Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick
Known as the Chick
Picker.
Picker.
Good morning, Charlie. How's everybody doing today? It's Monday. Monday. It is. What does that say?
22nd.
You know when you write something on your calendar and you can't read your writing? I don't know what that says. Anyway, it's the 22nd of February. Hope everybody's doing good. Thawing out, maybe. Oh, look at you, Steampunk Town. You're on day 1 of 75 hard. I will have to say, I did not do very good this weekend. Just starting out, I suck. But, there's always tomorrow. So, today is tomorrow. I'm going to try and get on it today and get some stuff done. Get some workouts done. And, that's the thing. There's always tomorrow. Yep.
Yep.
So I was running this morning, and not for exercise, but just running to get things done. And I'm already tired. I'm worn out already. So about all my plumbing problems and everything last week. I had a bathroom drain that plugged. I had that froze. It didn't plug, it froze.
Wow.
And then come to find out the tubing that comes from the drain, it's a metal piece. It had actually rusted out from the sewer. It goes into the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
So it had rusted out. So that has not yet been replaced. And hopefully, once it gets a little bit warmer, I hope that they're going to be out to fix that. And then I had my hot water tube pipe freeze up. So they unfroze that. Then Saturday, I don't even think you guys know about this one. Saturday, all of a sudden, my water pressure is low. And I'm like, that can't be good. It can't be good. So I'm like, my plumber probably hates me right now because I text him, with any little thing. Not any little thing, but that was severe enough that I needed to find out what was going on. So I text him and he said, it's not good. Something broke. He goes, listen, put your head in the crawl space, see if you hear any water running. Put my head down there, no water running. And he said, well, what about the city? And sure enough, it was a pipe broke in the city.
Right.
So I was like, well, hallelujah, it's not me. So, yeah, that was good.
We had our big thaw.
Woohoo!
I was so afraid that the pool pump, after being completely frozen solid,
right,
would have all kinds of busted pipes and impellers and housings and etc. And I flipped the electricity on, and nope, ran fine.
Nice.
And I went out there and checked. There wasn't a leak anywhere that I could see, and so
awesome.
Thank the Lord.
Yes.
Last
Morning,
time
Lori.
I had that work done on there was over $1,000.
Woo.
So
Yeah, it's been crazy.
good news on the
Yeah.
pool pump
You saved
issue.
you saved you $1,000. You should feel like $1,000,000.
Yeah, right. I was wondering how I was going to pay for that. I was going to have to sell a dog or something.
Oh, what's new with you, Lori? Haven't seen you in a couple days.
Yeah, we had a sickie in the house, so I was taking care of that. Well, everything's back to normal, so
Good. I'm glad everybody's feeling better.
I was like, I was ready to check out and go to a hotel for about a month and just hide. So and it's starting to warm up. We're going to be in the 40s today, so I'll be able to get some work done next door. It's like, yay! So, and I went and bought another damn jewelry jar.
Oh my gosh!
So we decided we had taken Benji to the groomer, and Teresa's like, "Well, let's go to the thrift shop." I'm like, I was trying not to, but we went to the one thrift shop we always go to, and everybody's standing outside. And there's fire trucks everywhere. They'd had a fire, and then they said it wasn't a bad one. We'll be open in 2 hours. I'm like, I'm not going to shop there for at least 2 weeks because everything will smell like smoke. So, we went to another one, and sure enough, there's like 8 jewelry jars back there.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, so I found one that had a bunch of brooches in it, a lot of Trifari, a lot of Sarah Coventry, and Napier, stuff like that. So, and Jerry's.
Yeah.
Yep, I got Jerry's, but there were a lot of brooches, and for some reason, I just love selling brooches. And there's one that's not marked, but it's probably about this big, and it looks like it looks like a peacock, a female peacock, I guess.
Oh,
but
wow.
it's like a pewter with the Aurora Borealis gems on it, so it looks really pretty, but it's not signed, so I don't know if it's modern or vintage or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. And I found a Trifari cameo necklace.
Oh.
And it's just a small one, and I've never seen a Trifari cameo before. And,
wow.
It's like, so I'm going to look that up. And I only paid $24 for the whole jar, but I'm going to make that off in probably just about maybe 4 pieces, maybe 5, maybe even 1 if that Trifari checks out. But
are you going to do a video?
Probably do show what I got. So
yeah,
I've already separated it, so I'll be able to, kind of show it easier. But yeah, I cannot set and let it not be opened. So,
right.
So as soon as I got home and did exactly everything I wanted to get done, I dove right into it. So, because it's like a treasure hunt, and I was all excited. So, but yeah, I'll probably do a video what I got out of it. So, I might do that today, maybe tomorrow, because I got probably 10 orders I got to go pack up and all that goodness. So, I'll work it in one day this week. How's that?
Sounds good. Good morning, Julie and Ashana and Fishing and Picking. And Joanne. Hank, how's everybody doing today?
Good.
We're thawing out. I think it's supposed to be 53 here today. And I think tomorrow it's supposed to be 62. So maybe we'll get some little sunshine and a little bit of. I went outside and my whole front yard is like a sheet of ice.
Mm-hmm.
So I threw a bunch of salt out there to try and get it thawed out. I just want it mainly thawed out for the mailman. That's the main. I mean, otherwise, it'll get thawed out eventually today, but I want to make sure that
that's one thing I always make sure is our porch is cleared off, our steps are cleared off, and the sidewalk in front of the house and next door is cleared off.
Yep.
So, and salted.
Yep.
Everybody else got snow everywhere. Mine's cleared off. I even shovel all the way to our barn because I keep, extra dog food and bottles of water and stuff out there. So
just want to be able to get out there.
Yeah, without tracking it all in the house.
Yeah. Morning, Todd.
Morning.
Todd, the flippin' hustler. If you get a chance, go over there and subscribe to him. He goes on live every once in a while, and he's got he does like all of his shipping, and he talks to people, and he's just a good guy to listen to. So
Yeah, a lot of times I'll go into Todd's videos and just sit there and listen.
mhm.
He's so entertaining.
He is.
I hardly ever comment, but I'm there.
You're there. You're
Oh,
lurking.
So,
Lacey's
Yeah.
all excited. She sold some more stuff on her eBay
Awesome.
page, and I give her some jewelry to list because she was running out of stuff to list. So of course, I have a multitude of it. So I said, "Here, take this." Well, she sold a piece or listed a piece and sold it within minutes. So
Awesome.
she's all hyped up. So, I was like, it's an adrenaline rush when you actually start hearing that cha-ching.
Absolutely.
She gets
Absolutely.
so excited. So maybe she'll stick with it this time. We'll see. So.
Morning, Mr. Sadie. He said we won't hold it against him because his name is Todd.
Yeah, there you go. Young Todd.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Thanks, Mr. Sadie. You suck. So, I have 11 packages going out, which is not great.
Hey, that's, you know what? It's better than none.
Right.
So
Yeah, but I
You're
was
ahead
so
of the
excited because Thursday I did the whole end and relist thing.
mhm.
And Friday was a big day. I sold a bunch of stuff on Friday.
Awesome.
But then Saturday and Sunday were just, meh.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I think I have 25 going out.
25.
It was actually a really good day.
You've
Or
been
good-
working your butt off.
Good weekend. I've been listing like a mad lady and everything. I am down officially to 214 from 240. So that's 26 pounds.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm still working on mine.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy for that.
That's great.
It'll get better too when you can get out and walk and stuff. So
Yes, definitely.
that's what I'm waiting on. Is I just want to get out and walk because
Yeah.
I know I've probably put on about 5 pounds because of I can't get it. I hold a lot of water, so if I can't get out and walk a lot,
Mhm.
I retain that more and more. It seems like so. And I'm on a water pill, but I think they need to up my dosage because
Yeah.
sometimes I'll wake up and look like a puffer fish. It's like it's like, oh my god, somebody stick a hose in my mouth all night or what? It's like,
Yeah.
So I mean, it's salt and it's everything you eat has salt in it, and
Yep.
just sometimes I don't think, and I've got Mrs. Dash, and I still grab the salt shaker like a dummy because it's just out of habit. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh well, I ain't gonna waste it. I'm gonna eat it. So, but those meals that Teresa got me, that Hello Fresh, those are really good. Those are helping with the calories and the keeping track of all that stuff with my Noom and all that. So I like those.
They have one that I think is and I don't know. I'm kind of weird about it just because I don't know if I would like it, and I would hate to spend money on it and then and then not eat it.
Yeah. Well, there's
Um,
some that you can order. You don't have to get what they send you. You can pick your own menu.
Right.
With most of these places, you can pick your own menu. I'm
Right.
just eating what they send me because
There's what was that? Oh, I think it's called Factor. Is another one, and they do that. They send you the meals and stuff, but
there's so many of them now.
I just cook my own. I'll just make my own, and I'll be fine. I'm not gonna.
I like it because it takes out the guesswork of what am I going to fix this week. It's already there. I just got to figure out which one of those I'm going to fix. Now it's not well, I need this. I got to go to the grocery and get this, or have them delivered, whatever. So I don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
So, because all you have to have is basically your butter, your olive oil,
Mhm.
and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And maybe foil or something like that. But
Julie
that's what I like
asked
about it.
if you do if you do intermittent fasting, and I kind of do. For the most part, I kind of have like around 11 is when I usually will eat, and then I kind of have a window of like, I think I've been doing it so long. I think it's 8 o'clock is when I stop eating. Which is that's a pretty long window. But sometimes I won't even eat until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon for my 1st meal. And then, but other than that, I'm just drinking my water.
That's key is lots of water.
I'm
Todd
drinking.
says you're shrinking.
I drink 10 water bottles a day. That's I'm
See,
always
that's-
drinking something.
I can drink water in the summertime like it's going out of style, but in the wintertime, I hate it. It's like trying to eat ice cream while standing in the snow with no shoes on. It's not very appealing. It's just
Right.
not.
Right.
So it's like, now if I can count the water that's in my tea and my coffee, oh yeah, I drink a lot of it. But
Are you
And
not
I have-
supposed to count that?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because caffeine is a diuretic for one, so the water doesn't even stay in your system long enough to do anything.
Good morning, Sally.
I just got done grocery shopping. I'll be right back because I got to double check to make sure I got everything cold in the fridge.
Okay.
Oh God, grocery shopping. Our store still does not have eggs or bread or most of the meats or salad things, fresh vegetables. They haven't had. I guess maybe they got trucks in this weekend, but not Saturday. They were still bare.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time to get those get the stock back up.
Yeah, that they weren't definitely not prepared for what happened there. I tell you.
Yeah.
Not
And
at
see,
all.
when we got that snowstorm last week in Ohio,
Uh-huh.
it was I think Wednesday night. One of my neighbors went shopping, and there was no bread, no milk. No. I'm like, wait a minute, you people live in Ohio.
Right.
You ought to be used to this by now. And you
Yeah.
thought about this storm for a week. Why did you wait till the day before to go
Right.
clear the shelf so
Yeah.
nobody else
Yeah.
could have anything? So
I don't think it was such a mad rush here as it was just there weren't any trucks.
Yeah.
Well, it's understandable where you're at, but in Ohio, we're used to this kind of weather. We're
Right. Right.
People know this is coming,
Yeah.
so they should have been prepared beforehand, not wait till the day before. Whereas in your case, that's a totally different story. You guys were not prepared for this type of weather because you don't have it, but maybe once in a blue moon.
Right.
So, or every 100 years, But in Ohio, it's a different story. They act like idiots around here. First snowflake hits the ground, the White Death is coming. It's like, it's Ohio. Hello.
We should be used to this. Yeah.
I said, I think I would have been more, for me, I'd have been looking for snow shovels and ice melt, not bread and milk, because it was like one day that the roads were bad. And by the next day, they were cleared off. It's like, come on, this is Ohio. You're used to this.
Mhm.
Unless you just moved here from California.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'm glad that
I have-
everybody's okay.
I had them all beat. I ordered my stuff through Instacart on Tuesday, I think.
Oh, good.
And I don't know if I told you this. The last time I ordered through Instacart, I didn't know that you have to, when you order bananas, you have to order how many you want. Now,
Oh.
because normally Teresa orders it, so this was my first time actually placing an order for Instacart. So I needed some water for my CPAP, and I didn't want to have to go get dressed and stop what I was doing just to go get some distilled water. I
Right.
thought, well, I'll do Instacart, So I did, and I thought, well, I need some bananas, because I put down one, because me being the shopper, I grab one batch of bananas like most humans who shop do. So I get my bag, I'm picking them up, and I look, it's one banana. I'm like, one banana? I'm like, I text Chris, I said, either I have a really stupid item picker, or I did something wrong. And she's like, what? I said, I wanted bananas. She said, you have to order how many you want. I was like, oh, well, I'm glad I didn't order grapes. So,
Right. Exactly.
so it was me.
One grape in the bag. Yeah. It's squished.
Here's your raspberry. Enjoy.
It's like,
Make it last.
so yeah, if you order bananas through Instacart, make sure you put how many you want. Otherwise, they will send you one banana, not one bunch.
Oh my gosh. Cindy says I've gotten 4 bananas and I've gotten 4 pounds.
Yeah, that's like,
Wow.
well, see, that's what I was afraid of. I didn't know, so I put one because me, I grab a batch, not
Right.
just one banana. And Teresa's like, no, you have to put a quantity. I said, well, I didn't want, 6 bunches of bananas. In my luck, that's what they would have brought.
Right. Right.
So, I don't know.
Oh, crazy.
Are you guys getting all the crap that we're getting right now?
What are you getting?
We're getting rain right now.
No.
What are you getting? Snow?
Lots of snow.
Lots of snow? Morning,
And
Travis.
It's not just regular snow. It's light and fluffy, but it's very slippery.
Uh-huh.
And like you just step wrong and you're in trouble.
I
And
like that now because of the rain, but
you gotta have 4-wheel drive out there.
Yeah.
If you don't, you don't need to go nowhere.
Oh my gosh. This weather.
Yeah, it's bad. And on my weather app, it showed that it was going to start at 10 o'clock, but it was going to be done by 2 a.m. Well, it started about 10:30, and it hasn't quit yet.
Wow.
And so, yeah, Mike's got it. At least I'm not the only one.
oh yeah, you guys are getting hammered.
Cindy's getting. Yeah, we are.
Hammered.
Good morning, Beth.
Yeah. Oh, we had it last week too, Mr. Sadie, but we're having it again. Shoot, last week we had it like 3 times.
We got nothing but rain right now, so
I'm over it. I'm ready to go back to. I'm ready for spring. Bring it on.
Since 10:30, we probably have like 4 inches.
Oh my gosh.
Woo. Yeah.
Bonnie, it's okay. Nobody's going to eat your food.
I'm kind of hungry.
She carried her food bowl into the living room, and she's trying to bury her food bowl by rubbing her nose on the carpet toward the bowl. She's like, I'm gonna bury this,
Yeah.
so nobody else can have it but me.
Oh my
dogs are so funny, I tell you.
She's gonna rub a sore spot on her nose.
Carpet burn on her nose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Dog is nuts.
Oh, I'll be okay, Nashawn. I don't have to go anywhere for 2 days.
Yep, you are off. You made it through. Was it crazy?
No, but it went super quick.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's like a blizzard here too, Mike. The wind is blowing probably 30 miles an hour.
Mm.
Not just a gust, it's a constant blow.
Mhm.
And it's very white.
I agree, Mr. Sadie. They can have it. They can keep it, and Just keep it up there. We
I
don't,
don't want it.
we don't need that stuff down
I'm-
here.
I'm trying to send it down to you guys. I'm trying to share.
Yeah, share some money.
No, I can't.
Well,
No, I didn't have good sales.
No?
No, I only sold 3. But I was having a sale and I was getting I promoted and all that good stuff. And I've been really working hard on my item specific bull crap.
Uh-huh.
Been working hard on that.
Did you get it all done?
Uh-huh.
Did you get it all done?
No.
It's due today.
Well, I'm gonna try. I mean, there's only so much I can do.
yeah, I got 2. I got
I have
40.
like 100 left.
You have what?
Like 100, but it's down from like 600. So
Yeah. I know.
Is it the ones that are required or the ones that are
yeah.
Required.
okay?
Required.
I think mine are recommended. I think I got all my required ones done.
And what they said was that they were going to how did they say it? It was going to they were gonna end those listings that were not that
Complete.
did not have the required item specifics on there. They're gonna end them. Huh?
They're gonna end them.
They'll end them. Supposedly.
Well,
So
a lot of them are really stupid. Like, we just need the department.
I know. When when they already know they're giving you the prompt for what department it's in, all you have to do is push accept, which I don't understand. If they already know what the department is, why can't they just
Yeah.
click through that? But yeah, whatever. That'd be too easy. That'd be way too easy. Shauna says, Sally, you are only 2 states over from me, right? Where
Yeah.
does Shauna live?
Something like that.
I don't remember.
She's in Indiana.
Huh?
Indiana?
I don't know.
Whoa, that's a low blood sugar.
How low can you go?
122.
Wow, that's great, Sally.
Yeah,
That is really good.
thanks.
Very good. Oh, she's
I'm
in
trying my best. I got everything today that I needed to get to be successful.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I got the flour. I got the xylitol.
Yeah,
I don't know how to say that, but
I know which
she's in Minnesota.
xanthium gum.
I didn't get that.
Okay, you know what though? I mean, I got all that stuff, but I'm finding that I really don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm not really
person.
baking or cooking, or a lot of that is for like the baked
Mhm.
goods and stuff like that, and I really don't need that.
I'm so
Right.
surprised that my Walmart has all this crap.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. They have a really good selection of stuff.
Yeah.
I was really, really quite pleased with the amount of stuff that they have.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I got the only bad, it's not bad. I had fish,
uh-huh.
but it was beer battered,
Okay.
and it was 30 carbs for that, and the fries, because I had a few fries,
Uh-huh.
but I'm saying maybe 6, 8 fries,
Uh-huh.
because they're really skinny, and I wanted to taste them because they're like they just got new fries. They've been using really crappy fries,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "We got new fries. You want to try them?" And I said,
Well, that's not
"Yeah."
nice for doing that. Oh my gosh.
Well, he weighs 400 pounds. I'm sure he don't care. So, anyways, so you know, and I'm talking about not Brandon, but the guy that owns the restaurant.
Right.
And so I had like a few fries with my cod, and oh my god, it was so good. But I ate my fries, then I ate my cod, and then I went back and I was like, should I finish my fries? And I said no, and I threw them in the trash. I was like, that is enough. So yeah, I'm trying really hard, and I've been doing pretty good. I mean, I have had no sweets. I found a peanut butter cookie in my purse at work the other night. And I threw it in the trash.
Yeah. Good.
And it's really hard to throw stuff in the trash whenever you're hungry and you just want something to put in your mouth, but
Sure.
you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you just have to make the right choice. I mean, that's all it is. And nobody can make that choice for you.
Mm-hmm. There's this guy that comes into the store, and 2 years ago he was fine. He was in pretty good condition and everything. He's probably in his early 50s, and but he was, a little overweight, not bad. And he was eating like so much, and like he would come to the store and he would spend $50 just on junk food.
Wow.
And pop and and stuff. And so I seen him this morning, and he wasn't good.
No?
No, he walked in the storm to the store with a walker. He was wearing socks with those boots that you wear when you can't fit shoes.
Uh-huh.
He was wearing those.
Oh, wow.
And he can barely walk.
Yeah.
And it's a sugar.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Stuff like that, it just makes me think.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think I'm not any better than any of these people. I'm not any better than anybody.
Right.
I feel sad for them. And
But the thing is nobody can make that choice for you.
no.
You're the only one that can decide which way you're gonna go.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's it. That is it.
That's what I tell my kids and Teresa. You got to want it bad enough to make a change or do something.
Yeah.
Griping about it, bitching about it, moaning about it, that's not going to do anything.
No.
You have to take that first step towards whichever direction you want to go.
You just have to make the choice.
Stand still and stand there and cry and moan about it and bellyache about it and not get nowhere.
Right.
So,
Right.
And I'm still horrible about drinking water.
You need to get better.
Talking about that.
You need to get better.
It's so hard. But I drink a cup like I fill this cup full of water, and I have to drink a full cup of water for me to have a coffee.
Ah,
That's the deal I make with myself, you know.
And I even have a water cooler. I keep a glass right there. And every time I go by it, I try to fill that glass up, but I don't go by it a whole lot. So, and
yeah,
I even
you,
have,
you probably avoid it.
yeah,
I'm not going yeah, exactly.
So, and I even have it a little page in my little bullet journal that I got to fill in the little glasses because I thought, well, that would give me an incentive because I like filling in things. And mm-mm.
Yeah, not so much, huh?
Mm-mm. Go to that page. I'm like, oh, close it. Go to the next page. And I like water. I just can't. It's a wintertime thing with me. I know it's a mental thing, but in the summertime, I can I could go through that water out there in that jug like it's nothing.
Yep.
So, of course, until I'm time for beer, then I'm drinking that. But
Yeah, but in the summertime, you almost need 2 jugs.
yeah, I mean, I go through water like
Yeah.
crazy in the summertime, especially if I'm not like cutting the grass or raking
Yeah.
or doing something. If it's doing something outside where it's hot, that's what I want is water. But in the wintertime, I want coffee or tea, something hot. I don't want cold drinks.
Right.
I don't even
That's
drink a lot of pop.
Mike and Fishing and Picking want me to tell them what the number would be for normal for blood sugar.
For normal, like, person.
It's minus, or it's under 100.
Mine's usually between 90 and 94.
That's if you're not any kind of diabetic.
Right.
It's under 100. And I'm telling you guys, my numbers were really bad.
So do you think that with you doing this and your numbers are low, do you think that's going to be an issue for your medication when you take your medication? Is that going to lower it even more?
No, it no matter what people think, metformin and these because I take 2 injections per day.
Mhm.
The injections and the metformin do not lower your blood sugar. They regulate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is why I have been having I'm finally getting this now
Mm-hmm.
because I've had the hardest time trying to understand how I can eat dinner. And yes, I would have carbs, like, before I started this whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
I would have like bread or, something or pasta or whatever. And then, and I would check my sugar before and it would be like, say 175.
Mhm.
And I eat dinner and it would go up to 225. And then I take my medicine and it stays at 200.
Mm-hmm.
So, it like, I'm telling you, metformin, I don't like it. And if it was like, just by my experience, I think it's a trap drug.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you don't have to take it because you can get off of it, or, you can go backwards with your sugar and get healthier, I think you should not take it. As like, because somebody told me, who was saying that? Was it Beth that said that her doctor prescribed her metformin even though she was pre-diabetic? Or was it?
It was Summer.
Was it Summer? Oh yeah, it was Summer. Yeah, and that is just so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Nishana says, after weight loss surgery, they tell you to eat your meat or protein first, next your vegetables, and then your starch. Protein sends a signal to your brain that you're full. Yeah, it was summer, Beth. I think Valerie told me.
But that's the thing is carbohydrates. It it turns into sugar.
Yeah.
So I mean that's one of the main things that they tell diabetics is to stay off of the carbohydrates as much as possible. Because it's kind of like eating, pure sugar. But
yeah, it's hard. Hank says a friend of her mom's lost enough weight and maintained it to be off all her diabetes meds except one. But then she stopped the super strict diet and is back on them again because she would have gotten sick otherwise.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, and it's definitely hard to understand and hard to, even like a daily, like you almost need like a strict diet because, or know exactly what you can eat and what you can't, because if you have that leniency about like, oh, I'm going to have a hamburger and I'm only going to have or I'm only going to have one side of a bun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not enough to help you. Like, those carbs and that half of a bun is going to wreck your sugar.
Right.
So
I think that's what I'm stubborn. I get set in my ways, and that's the way I want to keep things. And it took finding something, learning about it, and diving in. I don't even look at this as a diet.
Yeah.
I don't look at this with the end game, something at the end. I think this is something that I will be doing probably the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
I mean, you almost have to, because you're just gonna have to, try to make good choices whenever the time comes to you being around other people and eating with other people and stuff like that. And yes, Kelly says it's hard, especially if your family isn't doing the same diet. Brandon is not, and Jonah's not.
Right.
And
sorry.
Yeah, and you know what? I just get to eat all the meat. You can have the mashed potatoes. You can have your.
That's so tempting.
I know.
I mean, I would be so, because I'm a carb addict.
I bought Chips Ahoy cookies today.
Huh?
I bought Chips Ahoy cookies today.
Why?
Not for me. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to eat them. I have other stuff I can eat.
Yeah, that would be way, way tempting for me. But I will say,
in a store full of food.
I know.
I have to have some kind of self-control for this to happen.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, 2 nights ago there was an EMT in there, and he was standing in front of the donut case, and he's a big guy. He's probably about 350, and he's probably like 6'4" or something. He's tall too, and so he might even weigh more than that. But he's standing in front of the donut case, and he goes, "Should I or shouldn't I?" That's the question. And I said, "Yeah, well, I said I don't even like donuts, and I'm looking at them, and I started talking to him and told him that I was on keto and doing intermittent fasting, and he said, "Oh," he goes, "Keto's good." He said, about it was probably about 8 months ago or so. I had just lost 50 pounds
Hmm.
on keto, and I'm like, "Oh, but you're not on it now?" And he goes, "No, I need to get back on it." And then he proceeded to get 2 donuts out of the cabinet. But he said keto was almost made for diabetics.
Oh yeah, I agree. I love it. I think it's the best thing, and I'm very strict about it. I went to the store. Was it Friday? I guess it was. I went to the store to get groceries. Well, I got this. What is it called? It's a creamer. It's a caramel chocolate creamer.
Mhm.
I shouldn't have got it. I mean, it has sugar in it, and I feel like I can't even. Like, it's in there. I know it's in there, but it'll probably go bad before I eat.
Sugar-free?
It's not sugar free.
Oh,
It has I think it has like 5 grams of 5 grams of sugar with each serving, which I don't even know why I got it because
yeah.
I don't know.
You need to dump that shit down the sink. It's unless you get sugar-free, then
But I didn't see any sugar-free creamer. I didn't see any.
you know what you might be able to do, because I found cocoa nib powder today.
Yeah.
You could put that in your coffee.
Ugh. That sounds disgusting.
You do hot chocolate in your coffee.
Yes,
I've done that for years.
I do. I do.
Go get it. I have always done that. I love hot chocolate in my coffee.
Yes, I have done that. And
Little.
and so at this point, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like I can put that in my coffee, so therefore I don't drink coffee.
So you did try cocoa nibs.
Cocoa nibs?
Nuts. Cocoa what?
Cocoa nibs.
Oh, nibs.
Yeah.
So they're sugar free?
They're for people on keto.
What are they?
Are they like chocolate chips?
Yes.
Oh. I need to
They're
look
called-
into that for Teresa.
It's like that.
I'm going to look it up.
It's not. I'm probably saying it wrong. CAC.
Cocoa nibs. NIB. Yeah, cocoa nibs.
Let me look.
Cocoa. Or cocoa. Cocoa.
Small pieces of crushed cake. That's what are beans or cocoa beans.
Cacao.
Yeah. They have a bitter chocolatey flavor they produce from beans derived from the Theobroma cocoa tree, or cacao tree, also known as cocoa tree. Cocoa beans are dried after harvest, then fermented and cracked to produce small dark bits. So you're basically eating cocoa beans, roasted cocoa beans. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tina, she said you should go down, go do the grocery pickup. And I've done that sometimes. But I actually like going down the aisles because number one, it gives me exercise. Number two, I can see all the different things, that are out there. Cause there's a lot of stuff out there for people to eat, for, so I don't know. I probably end up throwing. It's a shame, but I'll probably end up throwing that stuff away because I don't. Yeah.
But you should have, if
I could find a sugar-free something to put in, a sugar-free chocolate to put in my
Chocolate
coffee.
macchiato,
Black tea for the win.
caramel macchiato.
That is still, but that's not sugar-free.
Yeah, caramel
Unless
macchiato. They have it at my store.
Well, caramel macchiato, but is it sugar-free?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know they had a caramel macchiato, but it wasn't sugar-free.
Oh,
So that's why I'm saying that.
yeah.
I like hot tea too, Hank. I just put a little bit of honey in it. Not sugar or nothing like that. Just a little bit of honey, because for my throat mostly. But
I just have to have some kind of chocolate or caramel or something, because I hate the taste of like black coffee. I
I
don't
love
like
black coffee. It's like when
It's-
growing up, Mom put cream and sugar in it.
Mhm.
And it was prescribed. Basically, the doctor told her, because I had such a chemical imbalance and hyperactivity, all this going on, so it counteracted that. So she put cream and sugar in it, as per what the doctor said.
Mhm.
I've learned that, as I got older, I'm like, I really don't. I'd rather taste what the coffee actually tastes like, because you smell it brewing, but when you drink it, it doesn't taste like it smells because you got all this extra stuff in it. So I put that in it and just drinking black coffee. And for the most part, most of the morning I drink black coffee, and every once in a while I put a little creamer in it, but just for a little bit of sweetness. But I love black coffee.
Yeah, I've started to really get addicted to black coffee. And
So-
I like the flavor. I mean, it's like that first sip in the morning. It's like,
yeah.
But I mean, I'll keep a lookout. I'll keep.
You
Kelly
might
said,
be able to order it.
huh?
You might be able to have them order it
Maybe, yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Kelly said there's International Delight and Coffee Mate, and they make sugar-free creamers.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll keep
International Delight is really, really good.
I'll
They
keep a
have
lookout.
all these different things.
Another really good one that has a sugar-free version is Italian sweet cream.
Yeah. And if you get the International Delight, the powder, you don't have to worry about it going bad so quickly.
That's true. That is true.
I'm getting hungry.
So there's options. There's definitely options. They're labeled as ketogenic. Yeah. Yeah. It's just something, you got to keep a lookout for. You got to keep pressing on and, look for those items that are sugar-free and
I spent probably 3 hours in the store.
oh my gosh.
Mhm.
I hate going
But
to the store.
I
love
look at the back of everything. If I am intrigued about something, I look at the back of it, and because I gotta know what's going on, how many cards you got, I did buy some ghee though. I'm excited to try that.
Some what?
Ghee.
Tea as in TEA?
Ghee. GHEE.
E-E. Ghee.
Okay, what is that?
Right.
It's butter, but it's how would you say it, Valerie? Like it's broke down into
I don't know. It looked gross to me, so I didn't. I was like, I didn't eat that shit.
Yeah. Grossy.
I'll starve before.
But you don't like oatmeal either, do you?
It's like
I
unsweetened yogurt, isn't it?
tastes wonderful.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you let me know.
I will.
Yucky.
You're one of those, if it looks gross, you're not going to eat it, right? No matter how good it
Well,
tastes.
And that has done me so many disservices because avocados, I thought, because they were green. For years I didn't eat that. And
so good.
now I eat them. And I mean, if I had a avocado tree in my backyard, it would be empty year round because
I love it.
I'd eat all of
I put that on toast with my eggs. That's just like
Yeah.
butter. It's like a little bit of Mrs. Dash and throw an egg on there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
It's
that's good stuff.
It is good stuff. But that's how, I mean, we never grew up with stuff like that. We didn't grow up having asparagus or
Oh, I love asparagus.
avocados or, anything like that. It was sometimes, we had meat,
Mhm.
but I mean, it was more potatoes,
Mhm.
Spaghetti.
What else do we have? Hot dogs.
Easy stuff.
Asparagus makes my pee smell funny.
Well,
Yeah,
you just,
makes
I
everybody's
don't
peas smell
smell
funny.
my peas, so I
You
just,
use clarified butter.
okay.
I love asparagus. You steam them in some butter and garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper. Oh yeah. Mhm.
I have this, I found this butter. It's Land O'Lakes, and it's a garlic and herb butter. And I put put a couple of slabs of that on my asparagus, and then I put it in the oven. Oh my
Roasted.
God.
Hey, roasted Brussels sprouts are good, Kelly. I love roasted, but you cut them in half, slather them with olive oil and some salt, pepper, and garlic, and throw them in the oven and roast them. Oh, they are so good. Don't knock it till you try it, there, old man.
I love
I bet you eat lima
Brussels
beans, don't you? I don't like a lima bean. Them are gross. I don't like butter beans, and I don't like lima beans. What's your basic?
I've never even tasted a Brussels sprout until I was an adult.
I love them.
Right.
My
I mean,
mom
that's
used to make them, and she'd put a little bit of like heavy cream and some salt, pepper, and garlic, and cook them over the stove in a pan, and they would just melt in your mouth. They were so good.
God, you're awful.
I would
You
starve
are.
to
You're
death in the
horrible.
middle of a Brussels sprout field.
Uh-huh.
It's like a little head of lettuce.
They're like little baby cabbages. Do you eat cabbage?
I do eat cabbage, but no, they're not like cabbage. Cabbage tastes like cabbage, and Brussels sprouts taste like.
Tastes like cabbage. They
No,
look
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It tastes like bitter,
not if you cook them right. You got to cook them long
gooey,
enough.
nasty.
Yeah.
blech.
I just absolutely love them. I like to take cabbage and cut them into like slabs
Yeah.
and throw that some butter and olive oil and garlic and throw them in the oven and roast them. They're called cabbage steaks, and I can damn near eat a whole cabbage doing that.
Wow.
Yeah, I can do the cabbage thing, but Brussels sprouts. Ugh.
I even like raw cabbage. I'll eat raw cabbage like a potato chip. I just peel it off and yeah.
Wow.
And I like the cabbage heart. Me and my sister used to fight over those because they're really hot and spicy. And Mom would cut that up and put the heart aside, and me and my sister would be
I
fighting.
got an artichoke.
I don't think I've ever had. Is that the one where you like kind of eat the leaves and pull out the centers or whatever? Never had one.
Dip it in mayonnaise.
I've never had one. I might have to get one just to see how it tastes.
Yeah.
Or can you eat them raw?
No.
Gotta cook them.
Yeah.
They look like some kind of funky little cactus. Yeah.
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 Yeah, dip them in a little bit of. Well, I bet you could probably spray those down with olive oil or something and garlic it real good, and you probably wouldn't even have to dip it. But that's how I had it before. Was the bowl of mayonnaise and dip the leaves in the bowl of mayonnaise, and then you scrape the leaves off with your teeth.
Now I've had pickled artichoke hearts, but I've never had the actual artichoke the leaves.
I bought
Celery.
okra today. with okra. I've never had it before, so
I don't care
I
for it.
was
It's just
excited.
I eat it, but I could take it or leave it. Chewing on this rubbery octopus. Now I do
Right.
like deep fried squid. From the Chinese restaurant. Oh, it's got the texture of a like a pencil eraser. Because what kid in there has never been into a pencil eraser? So that's how I can I know that
I
comparison.
know how that tastes. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but the flavor is so good. I
No,
love it.
I've eaten okra, Hank. I just have not had pickled okra.
I've never had pickled okra. I'd probably like that because I like the vinegar because of the German in there. I love anything
Me
with
too.
vinegar on it.
Me too. And I love okra, so
And Todd, I bet you've never had a pickled pig's feet, have you?
no, I don't like
I
that.
think I tasted one once.
They do sell them at my Walmart. though.
I don't like
My
them.
mom and dad loved, my mom especially because she was German, so she would eat pickled pig's feet and pickled herring. Ugh, that's just gross. I can't eat that. It's like that stuff
Yeah.
belongs on a hook, not in my mouth.
Some of those fish delicacies like kippers and stuff, they just. I
I got
like sardines, but I don't like a lot of stuff like kippers or.
I got cod fillets.
I love Atlantic whitefish. Atlantic cod is probably one of my favorites. Tilapia is not bad,
That's good.
but those are mostly farm raised. That's not really wild.
I don't remember liking tilapia.
When we did a few years back, we did what we called the 40-day survival weight loss challenge here at the park, where we had to basically forage for our food, and I don't eat stuff out of our lake because I don't trust what people throw in that lake. So our fish, when we got to that reward where we got to have fish, we had to catch a fish, but we didn't have to eat that particular one. But if we caught a fish, we were able to go buy fish and have that with our meal. So that was one of the rewards. Which Teresa won't eat fish; she got to get chicken. But so I got tilapia because it was big at the time. Everybody was eating tilapia, and I actually really did like it. The little fillets. So it was pretty good. So it was an interesting weight loss challenge. It was fun. Kind of got the idea from Survivor, and then I combined it with the Biggest Loser type thing, and we made it our own little challenge. And my son and I were down in the creeks looking for crawdads, all kinds of stuff. Anything besides beans and rice, because that's we applied that to it. The beans and rice was all we were allowed to have until we won certain challenges.
Right.
So I lost like 50 pounds after that. So,
Crazy.
but it was fun.
What happened to talking about lobster and crab? Yeah, that's
What?
good.
Hey there, Caffeinated Christy. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Well, our time is up.
Yep.
Time to get to work, get busy listing and all that
Yep.
good stuff.
I'm working on clothes this week. I got a whole rack of clothes, and I'm going to sell the rack. And it's becoming a catch-all. So I've already made up my mind. Those clothes are going to get listed and put away, and I'm selling that rack to get it out of there because the longer it sits there, the more stuff I hang on it or stack on it. So it's going. So if anybody needs a clothes rack, I'm going to be selling it. I'm teasing. I'll probably put it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Get some listing done.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Bye.